Hello, dear children. Today, I'm going to tell you a wonderful story of a brave king, a powerful God, and how patience and respect can change everything. This is the story of King Vikramaditya and Shani Dev. Once, far beyond the skies, the 9 powerful planets, the Navagrahas, were having a serious discussion. Who among us is the strongest? They asked each other, their voices echoing across the heavens. As they debated, the wise and ever-smiling Narad Muni appeared, playing his veena gently. He laughed and said, "Why argue among yourselves? Go to earth and ask the wisest king, King Vikramaditya." The Navagrahas nodded in agreement, their minds set, and decided, "Let's go ask King Vikramaditya." The Navagrahas, glowing with divine light, appeared in Vikramaditya's royal court. The king was honored, but also a little nervous. He didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, so he cleverly ordered 9 thrones made, each from a different magical metal, and placed them all in a straight line. The thrones shimmered like treasures. Slowly they were arranged, and the results appeared. The iron throne of Shani Dev was at the very end. The court clapped, the Navagrahas smiled, but Shani Dev, silent and calm, only watched. He had been placed last, and he never forgot. Shani Dev thought to himself, "One day I will teach King Vikramaditya a lesson, not out of anger, but to show him the truth about time, justice, and patience." Whispering voice. Many years later, a merchant came to the kingdom with a horse so beautiful it seemed carved from the dreams of the gods. The king couldn't resist. He climbed onto the horse with joy. But the moment he sat, whoosh! The horse galloped faster than the wind straight into the dark forest. Suddenly, poof! The magical horse vanished into thin air, leaving the king all alone. Brave as always, King Vikramaditya walked to the nearest village, his heart steady, his spirit strong. At a little shop, he asked for water. The shopkeeper noticed something strange. After the king's arrival, customers flooded in, smiling wide. The shopkeeper thought, "This man brings me great fortune," and invited him for a meal. But during dinner, something magical happened. A beautiful necklace on the shelf began to glow and slowly vanish. The poor shopkeeper panicked, and without understanding, he blamed the stranger, our dear King Vikramaditya. Soon, guards marched in, arrested the king, and dragged him to the village's ruler. This king, proud and stern, didn't know who Vikramaditya really was. Without asking many questions, the cruel king gave a terrible punishment. Poor Vikramaditya's hands and legs were cut off, and he was left outside an oil seller's shop, alone, helpless, but not broken. Even in pain, even sitting alone, King Vikramaditya's spirit sang brightly. His beautiful voice floated into the night sky, soft as a feather, bright as a star. Far away, the princess, the daughter of the new king, heard the music through her palace window. Her heart melted. "Such a voice, so pure, so kind. I will marry the man behind it," she whispered. And just like that, against all odds, King Vikramaditya and the princess were married. Even without his limbs, his heart shone brighter than gold, and the princess saw the true king within. That very night, a dazzling light lit up the sky. Shani Dev himself appeared, grand, mighty, yet smiling warmly. He spoke, "Dear king, you have suffered with patience and dignity. I am pleased. Your trials are over." And with a divine touch, King Vikramaditya's hands and legs returned, stronger, prouder, more majestic than ever before. With his loving queen by his side, King Vikramaditya returned to his kingdom. His people wept with joy, showered flowers, and sang songs of love and victory. Their king was back, stronger, wiser, and more beloved than ever. In his grand court, standing tall and wise, King Vikramaditya made a heartfelt announcement. Among all the Navagrahas, it is Shani Dev who is the most powerful. He teaches us through hardships. He guides us to greatness. And from that day on, Shani Dev was honored with deep respect throughout the kingdom. And so, dear children, remember, patience, kindness, and respect can turn even the darkest times into the brightest victories, just like they did for King Vikramaditya.